This is Hanging Heavy.
What is going on, everybody? And welcome fucking back for the first episode of the new year. As always, I'm your boy Desecrator, and I'm being joined with the man that started it all. He's so smelly, you can find him even behind a wall. I'm talking about Papi Ray.
What the fuck? I am that smelly puppy.
But yeah, fucking happy 2023, everybody.
Doesn't feel like it.
I know. The older I get, the more and more, or the less and less, really, I care about all of this shit. I'm definitely going to be that old man that doesn't give a fuck on the end of the block that every fucking buddy hates. All the kids are like, that guy's mean. He kept my ball. It's my ball, motherfucker.
Yeah, keep off my yard.
Yeah, get off my grass. It's all dead.
It's just dirt.
Yeah,
dirt.
just dirt and like tumbleweeds and shit.
Kind of looks like in my yard.
That's exactly what my backyard looks like. But yeah,
The ducks keep shitting my yard and grass keeps growing.
Not even grass, the weeds.
The weeds.
Fucking dandelions and sunflowers.
Yeah.
They look pretty. They're no weeds. Yes, they are.
Mesquite trees growing, oh man.
Hey, that's a good thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. That's free leña.
Nah.
Dude, part of me wants to go sometimes to your monte in your backyard and take a chainsaw in my truck. Just go get some free wood.
Oh, look, they're beating you now because
they're starting to develop the area. I saw.
Yeah.
I went to go buy some fireworks the other day.
Oh, you went over there?
Yeah, dude. No one ever goes there.
I should have gone there. My wife was telling me, let's go over there. Like, nah, we're heading to my parents. So we went to the one.
On 359?
Yeah, the one on Shiloh.
Oh, the one that Shiloh?
No, Domar.
Oh, the one that goes like
to the church.
Where the church is? Yeah. I never go to that one. Is it good?
It's good, but it was fucking packed, dude.
Oh, yeah. I think I went there the first year they started putting one out there.
Yeah, I used to go there, and it was, but I used to go during the mid-afternoon.
Yeah, during the day and shit when motherfuckers are busy.
Yeah, but this year went at 7. And dude, we waited almost an hour.
Well, I went to the one by your place like around 8 or 9, and we were third in line.
Damn.
Okay, so did you buy a lot of fireworks?
Nah, not a lot.
What did you buy? Like just a bunch of random shit, or
I call them the mortars.
The mortars, the artilleries, yeah.
Yeah, Roman candles.
Yeah,
black hats.
Just a bunch of mixture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how much did it cost you?
About $100.
Yeah, dude. Fireworks are fucking expensive now.
They used to be way cheaper, dude.
Fuck yes, dude. You could get a pack of like 10 Roman candles for like $4 or $5.
Yeah.
Now they're like
$10.
fucking 5 for fucking 20.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, man.
The mortars used to be like $10.
They were like $20 for a box of 6.
Yeah. Now they're like $30, 30 something. Like what?
$40, man. They were expensive, dude. Well, I went to the one by your place, and dude, I noticed that it was more expensive, but I mean, everything is more expensive now. So I wasn't surprised. I think I spent like $250. But I mean, I got a decent amount of fireworks, but for the amount of fireworks that I got 5 years ago, fucking, I would have paid half of that.
Yeah.
So that was the only part that I hated. But
Dude,
my kid wanted it, right? So
There was a like wait for it. Only that there was a long line. There was a family that took like 30 minutes to buy their fireworks because they wasted over $1,000.
Fuck.
I win on my miss.
I felt my fucking asshole when I paid the $250, dude. Fuck. 1,000?
Over 1,000. They said 1,000. I don't know what. I heard. I was like, oh, everybody's like, and everybody was pissed off. Like, dude, well, you like hurry up. Everybody, like, hurry up.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, fucking. That was cool. But yeah, I went in the afternoon, early afternoon, like 1 or 2 o'clock, and there was nobody there. I was first in line. But then I had some guests come over, and they're from out of town. They didn't have a chance to buy any. So they were like, hey, do you know any place that's nearby? And I was like, well, the one that I went to is not too far, and I know where it is. Versus driving all the way across town and go to the fucking ones over there by the flea market and shit. And I was like, we can either go straight down this road, or we take fucking an hour just to get there and an hour to come back. Oh, we'll just go down this way. It's not even too far past your place. And they were like, oh, I thought you said it was close. I was like, this is close. What do you mean? We live in Texas, man. A block is close. Walking distance, right?
Yeah.
2 blocks, 3 blocks even is close walking distance. Or whatever. Fucking the way we joke about how your house is far away from ours. That's what they were doing to this place. And I was like, nah, man. Just watch. We're going to get there. There's going to be nobody there. And we got there, dude. Literally the fucking second, third person in line. And they're like, oh, fuck, you were right. I was like, you're fucking right. I was right. You don't ever question me again, motherfucker. But yeah, before we continue and before we go any further, we have a tradition around here at the top of every show where we do a shot. We chug a beer, swig our drink, whatever the fuck we got in here. We put it in the air and then we pound it down. You have yours ready, puppy?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, wee. Damn, I forgot how good that was.
Richard?
Yeah, right. No. Since New Year's just passed, I was looking through all of my emergency liquor stash, and I found a quarter bottle of Disaronno.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Disaronno with orange juice. Ah, dude.
Oh, I never tasted it with orange juice.
With orange juice, dude, it tastes like... it almost tastes like it has cherries in it or some shit. It's crazy. It's like Dr. Pepper. It's just... one of those things you can't describe. And yeah. Let me see if there's a name for it.
But it's already sweet, that
Yeah, it's
liqueur.
very, very
What is it?
sweet.
The liqueur. What is it? What do you call it?
Yeah, I would call it a liqueur. So apparently it's just called a sweet and sour amaretto orange cocktail.
Oh.
Disaronno and orange juice. I mean, that's really all that it says. This one uses sweet and sour mix. Gross. So for mine, I had some orange juice with pulp in it. I don't know why, me personally, I like my orange juice really tangy. And orange juice that comes in like a bottle already isn't tangy, right? It tastes good, don't get me wrong. It's just, it doesn't live up to like the citrus of a real orange, right? Because it's been processed and it's been waiting in barrels for fucking who knows how long. So like fresh squeeze shit always tastes better. That's why the good bartenders do it. But fucking, I always add a little bit of lemon juice to my orange juice, just to give it that citrus, that punch. And ooh wee with this amaretto. Ooh. Hit me good. I remember me and Dirty Sanchez, aka Ruby Tuesday, aka Three Bills. Um, I think we used to call it God's pussy juice.
Oh,
It's fucking good, dude. Don't get me. I'll pound a whole glass of this shit. It's just so good. I don't know how to describe it, man. Just try it, puppy. Don't get a big bottle of Disaronno though, because Disaronno, like you said, is super sweet and it doesn't really mix well with anything other than orange juice, I think.
no, I tried it with Coke. It tastes like cherry Coke.
Oh, okay. So yeah, there you go. It does the same thing with orange juice, but I don't know. It's just that little citrus in there punches it up a notch. It's for me. I made it 1-to-1, or even not even as much orange juice compared to the
Liquor.
the liqueur. Yeah, just because I'm an alcoholic and I want more alcohol content. But yeah, it's a good starter drink. And it's a good shooter, because you don't think about all that nastiness. It's
I
just
haven't had that shit in a long time.
the one that I haven't had in a long time, and I'm curious to know what it tastes like now. Is Southern Comfort.
I was thinking the same fucking shit.
Didn't you used to drink that shit a lot?
Yeah, I used to drink it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always have a bottle. One, because it's cheap.
Because it's dirt cheap, yeah.
Yeah, and it does fuck you up.
Fuck yeah. It's 40%, right?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
It's dirt cheap. It was a good sized bottle. Oh, yeah, have it around. Maybe it's 25. Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now just to make sure. Oh, dude. Apparently there's different varieties. They have it in 42, which is like a normal liqueur. 60, 70, 80 proof is usually 40% alcohol, which is what everything is. But they have one that's 100 proof.
Highway.
That means it's 50% alcohol. Dude, I want that Southern Comfort 100 proof. Let's see what that is. It's only $40 for like a regular bottle of it. You could even find it depending on where you get it. $20.
Damn, fuck. You see?
Yeah. Southern Comfort 100 proof whiskey. Sipwhiskey.com, $19.99. Craftcity.com, $21.99.
There's a good while that me and Banana will mix everything with sweet and sour. I don't know why, because just we'll mix it with that. I don't remember how it tastes like. I can't recall, but yeah. Mix whiskey with sweet and sour, everything.
Yeah, well, sweet and sour sauce? Or like the sweet and sour that you used to make like...
Yeah, mixed drink thing.
Yeah. Yeah, well, sweet and sour, don't they use that to make whiskey sours?
Yeah. I'm sure they add other stuff.
Yeah,
too.
I'm sure they're supposed to not use sweet and sour mix, but yeah. I had a bottle of sweet and sour mix. That's what I put my orange juice in. Because the sweet and sour shit sucks. It's gross. But, I mean, you use it to make fucking margaritas and shit. So I had a bottle for forever. And I poured it out because it's fucking gross. And I put my orange juice and a little bit of lemon juice in that bitch.
Where there's also a point we used to mix whiskey with like Italian sodas from that place we used to work.
Italian sodas? What is Italian soda?
I don't know. I remember they said Italian soda. Like, yeah, let's fucking try it. It tasted pretty good.
Italian sodas. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm looking at some different ones. Oh, they're just sodas.
Yeah, I don't. But
Fancy
it's
sodas.
Italian fancy soda.
Fancy
yeah.
soda. Yeah.
I mean, we were just leaving the store and we're like,
Let's pick up a 6 in a handle.
Those times.
You know the times that I'm like, why the fuck did we do that? After getting out of a fucking long ass day of work, just drinking right after. Fuck that, dude.
What do you mean? It was awesome.
Fucking working all night and then just going straight to drinking.
Yeah.
Nah, dude. I mean, then it was awesome, right? Then. But if you were to ask me to do that now, I'd be like, my back hurts, dude. I'm going home. Call me a bitch all you want. I don't give a fuck.
I'll still do it.
I would still do it. Totally.
I'll do it like once.
Just maybe once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for
like,
old times.
I won't do it like every other week. Nah, fuck that. I do it like maybe once a month.
Maybe once every now and then. It doesn't even have to be once a month. Just for special occasions. Let's go to the palapa, papi.
Oh. Let's go skinny dip it in the pool.
Shh, don't tell anybody. Nobody's supposed to know.
or dance in the rain, puppy.
Or just cry on a friend's shoulder.
I just remember that day too. Also, you guys hearing some outlaw country? I was like, what the fuck is outlaw country? You don't remember?
I do not know.
Of course you don't.
What was outlaw country? Was it?
You're the one who said it.
David Allan Coe?
I have no idea, man. I remember.
That's the only outlaw country guy I know.
I just remember that guy busted some country music. You're like, hey, it's some outlaw country. I was like, what the fuck is outlaw country?
It's David Allan. It's probably David Allan Coe then. Yeah. It's outlaw country, puppy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, I guess when Johnny Cash was like the Man in Black in that era, that's outlaw country. Where they just talk about fucking shit up and drinking and going around fucking towns up. Like an outlaw, right? Goddamn.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah,
like a dog. You know what? Shout out to fucking Red Dragon.
Yeah.
He legitimately listens. And I like that.
Right. Breaking some machines and shit.
Chingada madre, son of a bitch. Don't do it. No.
Dude, I can just imagine when he broke the windshield of a fucking X-ray mobile.
Which time?
Jeez.
Yeah, I think he's calmed way the fuck down since then.
I mean, I used to get pissed off too at work, but shit, I think I never broke anything.
No.
I just walk outside and gather myself up.
I would just go to the bathroom and cry.
Oh.
For like 5 minutes. Get all naked and hide in the corner. Ace Ventura style. But yeah, puppy, New Year's, man. Another year gone.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
No, it's going to be more of the same bullshit. But hopefully this year, everything goes well. I don't need any more shit in my life. Hopefully everybody passes it good, and hopefully everybody's in a good place right now. Because winter is coming, puppy.
Every time where I came and left.
I mean, we live in like the furthest point of Texas. So we don't even get any of that nasty shit that everyone's like, ooh, this is the worst weather we've ever had in over 100 years or whatever the fuck. Like, bro, I live under the fucking, what is this shit called? Fuck. I live below the equator, dog. We don't get shitty weather down here.
Oh, we get shitty hot weather.
We get hot weather, yeah. We get the other kind of shitty weather. You guys get the, oh, fuck, I don't want to say good cold weather, but you can only take so many layers off.
I mean, at least they cancel work for them. Us is, you still go to work.
As long as the pipes aren't frozen, your ass is going to work.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, that was a short laugh.
I mean, can't we make an excuse for hey, it's too hot to go to work?
Right? We don't want to overload the grid. We're trying to be environmentally conscious by not going to work today. But yeah, fucking. Before we started recording, we always do this. We start talking about something really cool and then we don't record it.
All the time.
But we were just talking about like how crazy it is. Like, I don't consider myself old, but I'm not young either. I'm pretty. I'm gonna be in my 40s soon, right? So, midlife crisis coming, baby. But it's just amazing to me, like the technologies that I've seen come and go in my lifetime, and like I'm not even that old. Just the amount of things that we've seen rise and fall is crazy. We were talking about how, like, the first thing that we both thought of was VHS. VHS came and went. I mean, I wasn't there in the fucking 60s or whenever the fuck they decided to put it in a little compact tape deck. But I lived through it. I used it.
But even that lasted pretty long, man. Right?
Yeah.
Compared to DVDs.
I mean, if you could find a working VCR and tapes that are not all degraded, it would still work. That's the beauty of analog. Analog will last as long as the parts can survive. Right? So, like VHS or like cassette tapes, that's literally just a sheet of plastic that has magnetic material in it, and it's recorded on that. As long as that plastic or acetate or whatever it's made out of survives, it'll work. You can fix it to work. But like once a CD has enough scratches or it's cracked, like you're fucked. Unless you put it onto another surface, another medium. But you could do the same thing with VHS and cassette tapes and stuff. Like I was talking to my girlfriend about like just think of, I don't know if you remember, maybe like 5, I don't want to say 10, but a couple years back, it's been a while, there was this massive fire in California that took out a major studio's music vault.
Yeah.
So, like, we're talking about masters of the Beatles, Michael Jackson, Hendrix, just shit that record company owned the rights to, right? They had them in the vault. Well, some kind of crazy fire happened, and they just got paid out a whole ton of millions from insurance. It's not a scam. It's not a scam. Like, just think of all the fucking unheard music that was there that is considered a total loss now. Right? Like, it's lost to time now.
No, it's lost to somebody else's safe.
Yeah, it's in somebody else's bank account now. Yeah, pretty much. That's crazy, man. Just, like, imagine hearing the original recording of one of your favorite artists 20 years ago. Like when they were coming up and trying to make a name for themselves. Think of all the unreleased material that was there. Fuck, dude, that makes me sad. I love music.
I'm pretty sure they didn't lose all of them. I'm sure somebody kept some.
I'm sure somewhere, someone, wink, wink. There's a vault that has a lot of the important ones, right? But just think about all the shit that was lost. The fire was real. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it was a fake fire and it never happened. But you figure a multi-million-dollar record label would have at least fucking sprinklers in the vault, right? Because you can save it from water, but you can't save it from fucking fire. That's not how that works. And I don't know. It's just like, what if there was an Elvis song there, Or like, for me, what if there was an Alice in Chains unreleased album there? Like the last thing Lane recorded before he died, or just shit like that, dude.
Why did they keep the Wu Tang album there?
No, that belongs to that other asshole.
Yeah, it used to. I think they sold it, didn't
Oh, he probably did. You're right. Yeah, that's funny. The Wu Tang album that no one ever heard, except for that one guy.
they? What if they just fucked that guy up? It just says "fuck you." or
It's
some
just like
shit.
Wu Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with for like an hour. Yeah, you see, what we're gonna do is we were gonna freestyle over it every time live. It was gonna be different. It was gonna be an experience. Get fucked. Oh man.
That'd been awesome. That's why he never released it. He's like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's why
man,
he never-
I got fucked.
Or they're like, this motherfucker got a little baby dick in the house. Got a baby dick. Dude, that would be fucking awesome. But yeah, that trips me out. Just like VHS was the one. We talked about DVDs, cassette tapes, the same thing. But like,
The mini CDs.
yeah,
or
the
whatever.
mini disc.
Yeah.
Just like boomboxes. Boomboxes were big for a long time. Nobody has a boombox anymore.
They still sell them though. People still kind of have them.
But
I
yeah,
remember
but like now everybody buys a Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah, that's true. But some people still, I guess, buy the box just to have it there.
Like they sell Bluetooth speakers that are boomboxes. I had one a long time ago, and it was cool. It didn't sound too great. It looked badass though.
The 80s style.
Yeah.
They have the
It was like a
equalizer.
big one like that one, but no, I didn't have the equalizer. It had a iPod dock instead of the equalizer.
Ah.
Yeah, this is why I'm saying like it was trying to like make the old new, but they just made the old shittier. I don't know. Well, it's because I mean like an iPod dock.
Yeah, but what if they just made it sound like from the 80s? That's why it sounded like shit.
It's all mids. It's probably the parts from the 80s, puppy. Fuck. Hey, remember the boomboxes? Yeah, boomboxes were awesome. We should continue making those. We could probably bring them back. Yeah, but nobody uses cassettes anymore. What if we put an iPad on it, or an iTouch, or fuck, I'm a boomer. iPod. Oh, dude, they have so many products that the same thing. I don't get Apple sometimes.
Yeah, they're doing it a smart way.
They did innovate a lot though, because without the iPad or the fucking pod, we wouldn't have smartphones the way we do. That's what helped push smartphones, the iPod.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know too much about the history of MP3s, Papi, but back in the day, like in the 80s, maybe in the late 70s, maybe I'm being a little too generous with that. I think it was in the late 80s. The record companies wanted to like copyright MP3s.
What?
Yeah, so like every MP3 that you download or whatever, they get a percentage of it, like the way they do CDs. But I think somewhere along the way, someone was like, "No, that's fucked up. You can't own everything. How the fuck are we ever gonna like make anything better? We got to go through you first. Fuck that." They wanted to standardize it, right? But you can't standardize something like that because everybody's using a different machine and everything works differently and all the making everything compatible at the same time. They were like, "Nah, fuck it. It's not worth it." But it could have been worse. Napster could have never happened, and Metallica would have never made millions of dollars.
I never really making millions of dollars.
I almost spit my beer out. Fuck. Because Napster was the reason why Metallica made all that money, not their talent or 20 years of doing it at that point.
Napster. Yeah, they're
Well, that's
ahead of
another
the
one.
curve.
Fucking MP3 downloading
Yeah.
or peer-to-peer sharing. Like, it's not the same as it is like it used to be. I mean, you still have like torrent and I don't know if fucking Pirate Bay is still a
Pirate
thing.
Bay. Yeah, it's still there. People still download those shows and movies.
But yeah, fucking.
Some people don't want to pay those subscription fucking streaming services.
Yeah, fuck all of that, dude.
They're getting near that. We almost lost cable, but we're paying the same thing. For
Even
fucking
more
streams.
now, dude.
Yeah, if you want to see everything.
Yeah, it's a good thing I hate a lot of everything that's coming out in the last 5 years. Because then I would be like, I need to have it. I need to be entertained. It's like, half of this shit sucks. I'm going to pay for the lowest tier possible. But now they're thinking of introducing ads and shit to the lowest tier.
Yeah, because they gotta pay all the shitty shows that didn't make it.
So they got to pay for. They got to get some kind of return on all the shitty shows that they made that nobody watches.
Nobody watched it. They paid chingos of money for the ones they actually made. So, yeah, they got fucked.
Yep. And like, for me, the thing that I don't like about streaming is like, oh, you're gonna get streaming because you want to watch this thing. In 5 years, they could lose the rights to that thing, and then they don't have it there anymore. Like, what's the point? That's why
Yeah,
I
'cause-
prefer owning my media. Right? I have a wall of DVDs.
Yeah, because that's what most everybody was on Netflix, and now they're all taking their shows out of Netflix to their own streaming services.
Yeah.
Not like Wayne, I guess.
Now I gotta pay another $10. Yeah. Bueno, that's the way the world goes, puppy.
Yeah,
Can't please everyone.
I guess I'm just going back to cable.
I never left cable, man. I still have cable.
I left cable a long time ago.
Dude, I have cable, and I feel like I watch it more now than I did before streaming was a thing. That's weird. Like, I DVR a lot of shit, and I don't even watch it live anymore. But once you DVR it, it counts as a view and whatever, ratings.
Everybody have to watch it within that week, I think, to count it. I think, wait more than a week, it doesn't count.
Whatever. But, like, for me, if I'm going to watch, like, a whole series, like, it's easier to DVR it. Because I can skip through the fucking commercials versus, like, watching it on Hulu. You have to watch the fucking commercials. Like, for me, I liked watching the Mayan show. I DVR'd it. But if, like, for some reason my power's out or the DVR didn't record because it's retarded, I could watch it on Hulu. But I can't fast forward anything. DVR was the peak of...
Yeah, it was.
The peak of fucking
I would do
entertainment.
the old school, like just boom, boom, don't miss anything. Or you have to put a timer to extend the fucking
Yeah, to
recording.
make sure you don't lose the last 2 minutes or whatever. Dude, you know how many football games I've like lost the last 2 minutes because it goes overtime? Fuck, man. I hate when it happens. There's always like 3 or 4 minutes, and it's always a game where the game is super close, and you're like, oh, what's gonna fucking happen? And then boom, fucking end of recording. Where's the rest? Fucking hate that. That's why, like, for anything live, I'll put it for 30 minutes extra. Even if it's recording some shit I don't care about. I don't want to get fucked. It happens too much, man. It's so easy to forget. Commercials make everything even longer. But yeah, I guess we'll use this break in the conversation to hear a word from one of our lovely sponsors. And we'll be right back. Right, you know. Do you ever wake up in the morning feeling like you just don't have enough get up and go? Well, with the new product coming in from our glorious new sponsor, you can take that flooded, stalled ass engine you call a heart, and you can turn it into something strong, something powerful, Something with some get up and go. I'm talking about nothing other than Monte Milk. It's not for pussies, and it's gonna make you a man. I'm talking about the alpha man, the man that comes and takes your bitch and fucks your girl. And if your girl's a guy, he'll fuck him too. Because Monte Milk, it's got proprietary blends of Monte ingredients. Made in the Monte, by the Monte people, for the Monte people. I'm talking about Monte Milk. It'll get you up, it'll get you perked, and it'll get you stepping. There's nothing better than a hot glass of Monte Milk to get your juices flowing. And if you don't understand what that means, ever wonder what made Maverick so special in Top Gun? Well, that's because he was our very first test subject, and now he's going Monte Milk. And we're back. And shout out to Monte Milk for being the first sponsor of the new year. I always wake up and I grab a glass of that hot ass Monte Milk. Best way to start a day, I say. But yeah, fucking during that intermission, Papi thought it would be a good idea for us to do a year in retrospect with the podcast. Back in the day, we would be super transparent, and we would read all the goings-ons and the downloads and the whatnots and the locations of whatever. And I don't do that so much anymore, but it's a good way to look at whether or not it's worth doing what we're doing. But yeah, in the year 2020, we had 2022. Holy shit! I'm living 2 years in the past, brother.
Oh.
But yeah, in the last year, 2022, we had two major achievements, as per noted by Podbean's dashboard. Lets me know everything I guess I could want to know, fucking metric-wise. And the two big achievements, we reached 10,000 downloads, and we published our 200th episode last year. Holy shit. 200 episodes. That's pretty nutty. I mean, this started off as just an excuse for me to go and visit Papi.
Ooh.
And get nice and hot with him in a little room. In the pickle jar. Papi knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, fucking, he was the one that thought it would be a good idea to look at the year in overview. So right here, I can segregate the entire data from January 2022 to December 2022. And we started the year off pretty decent in January. Now, we're probably the smallest, most underground podcast you could probably fucking find. We're right there next to Disturbed as the biggest as the biggest underground podcast. The most successful podcast of all time. That's what I deemed us back in the day. But yeah, starting off January, we had 352 downloads. As the year progressed, it went down. Let's see, in February we had 216, in March 212, April 153, May 108. As you can see, it's slowly declining. But July, it was the lowest month, and it was 96 downloads. But when summer kicked in, so did the downloads. We went up again to 147. So August 131, September 155, And for fucking, I guess I did a really good job with the very first Halloween episode. Not my best work, I will admit, but apparently everybody that fucking listens to the show thinks so. We hit our peak for the year at 485 downloads in October alone. October, November went down 167, and December 150. So, I mean, we're averaging about at least 150, 200 downloads a month, except for our peak time of the year, which is October. Now, for those of you that don't listen to the show regularly and don't know what I'm talking about, October every year, I like to go all out with my technical skill and my passion for just recording anything, really. And I like to put together a Halloween spectacle episode, right? So I'll read scary stories, creepy pastas, whatever the fuck it is. The last couple years, I've added personal stories of people that I'm close to. Papi did one. I believe Garbage did one. I've done one. A friend of the show, Tater, if you're listening, did one. So there's personal stories mixed in with these horror stories that I've read, and I like to go the full distance with it. I add sound effects, voiceovers, add music. I like to make it an experience, right? And every fucking year, October is always the peak month. Let's go back. Let's go last 2 years. October 2021 was the best month of all time, with 1,500 downloads just in October. So let me go with that. So for the 2 years, 2021, 2022, the first Halloween episode that was ever done, I think it has to do with the great title that I gave it. And the title is Spooky Scary Skeletons. If you've heard it, fucking you know what's up. But that one, just that one alone, accumulates fucking almost 4,000 downloads for the 2 years. For the 2 years, we're at 6.8 thousand. Like, that one's more, almost half, just one episode. So, I don't know. That makes me think that maybe we should just be a scary story podcast, but that sucks. Like, that doesn't make it special, you know? Plus, you run out of stories and shit real quick if you do it all the time. But yeah, fucking, I like to do that, and hopefully you guys like listening to that, because I'll keep doing it, and clearly people like that shit because those are the biggest episodes. Maybe one day when I figure out how to use YouTube, because this show also goes up on YouTube, I'll make playlists on the YouTube channel of just the Halloween episodes. Because, I mean, I don't put an episode number on the episodes, and I don't date them. So going back and archiving them is kind of difficult, because we record more than once a month. So for October, we at least record 4 episodes, including the Halloween. So 3 regular and 1 Halloween. So fucking, yeah, maybe one day I'll figure all of that shit out, and it'll be easier to put all of those story types together so that you can binge watch them all together all at once. But yeah, I guess I think I can speak for all of us that record this show, whether it be a single time guest, or reoccurring guests. Papi's one of them. Garbage for sure. He's part of the trifecta. I'll give him that. He's there. He's one of the main hosts, even though he's not here all the time. When he's here, and I feel like we're better. And Papi, I mean, Papi and me started this shit 2017.
Yeah, that long.
2017, I want to say, is when we started fucking around with the idea. I think late 2016. And then 2017 is when I finally got all my shit to your house and we started recording. But yeah, fucking time flies, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
2018, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, we've already been fucking 5 years. Holy shit. 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Yeah, 5 years. Fuck.
Shit.
This will be year 6. The best year, I think. And before I forget, I want to give my boy Josh a shout out all the way out in Japan. You know, I need to bury my face deep in your bosom.
Ooh.
But yeah, fucking again, shout out Red Dragon. He's probably the only one that gives us any kind of feedback or any kind of push, I guess. Tater does too. Shout out to Tater. But yeah, fucking it's weird when our personal friends listen to it, but it makes me feel good that they listen to it, right? Because not all of our friends listen to it. Because I personally want to say that I'm not any different recording than I am in real life. I'm not playing a character. Sometimes I am. I'll say sometimes I kind of ramp it up a little bit. But for the most part, this is who I am. Like it or leave it. And mostly leave it. But this is us, right? And I feel that's what I like about the show. It's genuine, right? Because it's just the boys shitting on the boys, right? I don't know. I don't know how you feel about it, Puppy, but
Huh? Good. Yeah. I don't shit on no one. I mean, if they were here in the room, I will. I'll bust your balls.
yeah, I don't. That's what like. I don't understand. Like with women get real catty, right? And they take shit personal. And like when the boys shit on each other, even if it's the truth, like we know we're like busting each other's balls. So like, take. I mean, for I guess the lack of a better word, take it like a man. Nobody's perfect, right? We all fuck up. We all have flaws. But like your friends let you know that they know you're flawed, right? Because everyone can kiss your ass and tell you what you want to hear, but that's not what a friend does. Sometimes a friend checks you when you need it, because sometimes your ego can get the best of you, and that's not ever a good thing. Like, even if you're killing it, even if you're like the fucking sexiest Chad to ever Chad, and you're making bank, are you really happy though? Like I don't know, man. For me, I'm a fat fucking poor loser, but I'm happy because I have good people around me. And like my life, it could be way worse. So every downfall that is happening to me or happened to me, it's mostly my doing, right? Like everyone's a victim to their own circumstances, and everyone's their worst critic. So sometimes you just need to get out of your own head and let somebody else shit on you for a little bit. Because like when you do it, like you get all depressed and shit, but when your friends do it, you're like, oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Remember that time you shit yourself? Like,
oh,
you know, there's always like,
did you know, really?
Papi, I have a really good nose. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And you had dingleberries that one time. No, like fuck, like with you, man. I've known you for what, like 10 years already, 15 almost.
Has it?
It's been forever, man.
Shit. I asked her. I think you were even legal. Oh.
I was. I think barely though. I still remember you tried to trick me to thinking that some idiot was your kid, even though like the age would never work. I don't know how many times that's worked on other people, puppy, but I'm not a retard.
Has, as much as I didn't want to believe it did. It did. Like to me, when I was doing it, I was like, okay, they think either they're playing around with me too, or oh shit, they actually believe this shit. And they did. I don't know how. Well,
I don't know how either, dude. Some people are just gullible, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, they just didn't care. They're like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. Tu hijo. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's not unheard of. I've seen places where people work with, like, family members and shit, right? But he didn't even look like this guy.
I always say he looked like his mom. And I said, his mom wouldn't let me see him, so he came to work with me. Oh, I think that's why they were like, aw. That's horrible. Us making up these fucking lies.
I know. Just fucking completely gaslighting people.
But now, you know what, to tell you the truth, that was not even a bad story or a trick, because other fucking crazy stories you heard from other people were like, are they fucking around with me? Are they telling the truth about their fucking lives? Because they were so crazy and entertaining. I'm like, wow.
Nah, man. When you work overnight, you meet some interesting characters.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, the weirdos come out at night. And fuck, man. One of the things that happened while we were working at that place in the warehouse is your now wife. Dude, I'll never fucking get. I think she showed up to work like tipsy or something, or I don't know what the fuck. But back in the day in that warehouse, we would get on 25-foot ladders, and like we would put shit away and take shit off of shelves. Right? We were in a warehouse stocking and shit. And she was probably like 10 feet up, maybe 12 feet up the ladder. And there was a shopping cart, like right pretty much underneath. She was taking shit off the top of the shelves and tossing them into the shopping cart. And I guess she slipped or some shit. And dude, when I looked at the perfect time, I heard like the rattle of the ladder, and I look to my right, and I just see her like falling with kind of her arms out, like if she was waiting for someone to catch her or some shit. And I was like, oh shit, this bitch just jumped off the ladder and palo into the shopping cart. Perfect, dude. Like not hitting her back or her arms or anything on the sides of the cart. And I was like, oh fuck, dude. I like stopped what I was doing and I ran. I was like, oh shit, are you alright? And I guess she got kind of agüita or whatever. She was like, oh, I'm fine. She got up and like kind of left. But I was like, what the fuck, dude? Holy shit. I was surprised she didn't hurt herself. Because she a little girl. She a little ass woman, man.
I fucking fell from the shelves. But not like that. I grabbed on to all the shelves and brought them all down.
How?
Well, I had no ladder to climb, so I was like, let me just climb the shelves.
The thing that they tell you not to do?
Yeah, and I went pretty up high.
To the top?
Not all the way to the top, but more than halfway.
Like 8 shelves at least?
Yeah, and so I could put the stuff away. Then when I was coming down, I fucking slipped. Fuck!
All the way down?
Yeah, dude. I was just grabbing to the shelves so I won't fucking fall straight and break my ankles and shit.
Fucking knees or whatever, yeah.
Fuck, I had to delete all the locations.
You had to fucking update the whole aisle.
And the fact that I did it so fast because I was like, oh shit. I was just like in chinga, like fuck. No one noticed.
beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
I just walked away. Like, woo-doo-doo.
Oh, nothing to see here.
Mm-mm.
That's pretty nuts. I fell there one time, remember, puppy?
Yes. But you know, man, how many times I remember seeing like 3 people that worked there came out in the late news. I was like, that person just.
I know. And we don't need to say for what or who they were, but yeah. That's wild. You think you know somebody, right?
Yeah, they
People
just
you
see
work there for years. Pinche shimp. I didn't say his name,
I know.
but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, they got what they deserve.
Hey, it took long enough, but yeah, I guess so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess we can leave it there with that. And
Wait. I just want to say, I hope this year I get to see. I don't know what we call them.
Ice?
Yes, Ice.
Yeah,
Iceman.
Iceman.
Oh, I want him to be my wingman.
Speaking of that, you don't have a jet anymore, puppy.
No, I don't.
We're upgraded.
Yes, sir.
And your PC Master Race.
Mm.
Damn, puppy, living the good life now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, fucking hopefully everyone had a good holiday season, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever the fuck it is that you celebrate, or fucking Festivus. How about that? Hopefully everything went well. Hopefully everybody's in good spirits and in good health, and let's hope this year doesn't kick our ass like the last 3. I'm your boy Desecrator. This was Hanging Heavy. As always, much love and rich and rare.